Back in your life like Hannah Baker bleeding in a bathtub. This is the Educated Ignorance Podcast, and we're searching for our 13th reason why. Welcome to my suicide note. I hate football. Um, what the fuck? I'm Joe Winkle. I'm joined by Nick Brinks. Hey, man, how are you doing?
Um, I've been better. I'm not terrible. But yes, from a football perspective, we both had weekends that left a lot to be desired, didn't we?
Honestly, I had a great weekend until about 90 minutes ago. I had a great weekend until Cairo Santos missed that. I had a great weekend until that holding penalty on Darnell Wright. That wasn't a holding penalty.
That's
And then
true.
and then my
Yeah,
life pretty much ended. My high school team I covered won. Florida State almost hung 80 points on a directional school. Illinois beat the brakes off of Duke when everyone and their dad thought Duke was going to win. Yesterday was awesome because I don't care about the Dolphins anymore. They're dead to me. I'm sorry. I did name drop you in my rant yesterday though. I said they're so dead to us that you even covered the flag. I thought you would have appreciated that.
I did.
Um and yeah, so today was great and then it wasn't. So fun times at Ridgemont High. Other than that, how are you? How's life?
Might have to get my gallbladder out, so that'll be fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got gallstones, so I've been having some issues with that, but outside of that, life is good. I can't complain.
Hell yeah. We're out
Biggest
here.
That's my biggest complaint right now.
We're out here. Isn't it crazy how like you have certain intestines, like certain parts of your body that their only purpose is just to be there until they almost kill you? Like your gallbladder, your appendix.
Yeah, and thankfully mine's not too severe. It just flares up if I eat the wrong stuff and I go to bed. But since I've been aware of it, I've been good and I haven't had any flare ups. I'm just trying to kind of watch what I eat a little bit, not completely eliminating all of the crap, but just some of it. And we're getting by, Joe. We're getting by.
Well, I hope you get better soon because I feel for you. Um, before we get into this fucking nightmare, um, I can't believe that this is how the show is going to go. I hope we get 1,000. First, before we go anywhere, if you're watching this, click the like video or like the video just to counter my depression. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Tell us how much the Bears sucking ruins your life, like it ruins mine.
Hey,
Uh,
I know somebody that's not mad about how things turned out tonight.
yeah, I'm waiting for him to rip
He's
it in the
here.
chat. Is he here?
He's here.
There
He's
he
in the
is.
chat.
He listened. Oh my God. He even went to YouTube because he heard me last night, probably saying how the comments don't show on Facebook. He literally went to YouTube to let it rip. Jordan Rangel, I'm doing great, guys. Awesome to see you again. Gotham Gambling, my guy Danny, shouted out. He said, "What the hell did I just turn into?"
I'm guessing that should be tune into.
Tune
Maybe.
into, yeah. To turn the ball over and Caleb will let you win. Pretty much, that is what we're at right now. That should be our names. Um, like the video on whatever platform you're watching it on. Subscribe if you really like it. Tell all your friends that I'm gonna. You ever see this meme where Spider-Man is like hanging himself with the web? That's gonna be me in about an hour.
Well, I
Okay.
hope not.
So go check out our Substack for frequency's sake.substack.com. Go watch all of our shows. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. You can find a bunch of great content on there. We really appreciate it. Okay. Where do we start?
Oh man.
Where do you want to tee me up?
Well, I'll tee you up with this. I just saw this on Facebook. Apparently, Caleb Williams had the 988 suicide line painted on his fingernails tonight, and
He
the
did.
top comment was, "That's for us Bears fans."
Hmm. The worst part about this is that it was literally every worst thing that could happen happened, and it's just like PTSD. I feel like a war veteran on I feel like a war veteran on the 4th of July. I feel like a dog with fireworks going off. Like,
It started off so well too with that first drive defensively and scoring the touchdown,
it went
but
great.
they literally peaked too soon.
Like, I'm not even mad that they had the one drive and then the offense was rocky. I could have easily predicted that that was going to happen because there's a lot of different stuff that they're doing. The Vikings defense is really good. Flores and O'Connell as a combination of coaches. I'm just going to say this as we'll talk about every week when they're not playing my team and it doesn't make me want to slip my wrists. How many take a shot for every suicide joke I make during the show? Um, it's fitting with how his nails actually did have the suicide hotline thing on him. That's so funny. Oh, it writes itself. Uh, um, like Flores and O'Connell as a head coach DC combination is unfair. Like it just is because they'll eventually figure it out. Dennis Allen for 3 quarters had JJ McCarthy in the full Nelson, in the Cobra clutch, in the figure 4 leg lock, and then all of a sudden the Vikings were able to get a run game going. And everything that you could ask for just was the Bears neglecting certain things again. What happened last year? They neglected the coach and offensive line, and it shot him in the dick. This offseason, they neglect getting a new kicker, and they neglect a running back, and they couldn't run the ball all night. And it's why, like, their inability to run, and I understand the Vikings' run defense is good, but their inability to run the ball makes it hard to just drop back, or you can't. There's no play action game when there's no running game. Anytime they drop back, they were bringing 5 guys and they were dropping 6. No one's getting open, and oh god! And then the Vikings are they're blowing guys off the ball eventually. Um, yeah, man, just a nightmare. I don't know. It's just so annoying that this is how it went down. Like if this was just back and forth from the jump, like the Bears defense played so good, and then they all of a sudden like they're on the field the entire fourth quarter, and Nashawn Wright like blows his knee out on a non-contact play. They're already missing their top 2 DBs, and yeah, just sucks. Oh well, I guess what can you do, right?
They showed promise for sure. Looked like at least early in the going, it was maybe going to be the match made in heaven that the Bears fans wanted, and then then they became the Chicago Bears again, and the Vikings go on and win a 1-possession game because that's all they do.
No shit. They have that juju. They have that magic. What was your thoughts on the officiating tonight?
There were definitely some questionable calls. I think when the booth and the rules analyst are saying that something's not a flag, and remind me that hold late that came like literally a play before the touchdown in that fourth quarter, was that a 3rd down and long?
It was 3rd and 1.
Okay, 3rd and 1.
They
So
throw it deep to.
they would have probably gone for it anyway. I can't
Yeah.
remember what the score was, if it was a field goal situation or what, but
Yeah,
I
it
mean
was
that
17-12, and it was 3rd and like 1 or
okay,
2.
so yeah, they would have gone
And
for it.
they
It
called a
may or
defensive.
may not have had any impact on the game.
Just
But
the fact that this is all I'll say because I can't like the officiating is one part. The officiating swung the game. Like there's no doubt about it. The Bears put their best the Bears put their best drive together since their first drive. Like their first really good sustained drive since the first quarter. Because even though they had the one drive that was a touchdown, and then they had the field goal drive, like they had some sustained drives in the first half. But like the middle part of the game got really clunky. And then the third quarter, they finally had a sustained drive, and it gets iced on just a horrible holding call. And it's not just that; it's the horrible holding call. Then it's the phantom DPI on Stevenson later that leads to them getting the touchdown to take the lead. There's the DPI on the first drive where McCarthy underthrows it by 5 yards and hits Nashawn right in the ass, but it's a fucking DPI because every underthrown ball is a fucking penalty in this league, and it's so fucking stupid. And then there's the play where Hawkinson's on the ground. He doesn't get touched, but the ball gets knocked out, and that's a fumble. It should be a fumble unless it's the rule. But if it's the rule, the fucking ESPN ref guy just sitting there with his fucking suit looking like, it's not a penalty if he hits it. Like, we're not talking about if it's a penalty, you stupid fuck. We're talking about if it should be a fumble or not. And Jordan, I don't give a fuck. It's not a fucking cop-out. They're driving to put the game on fucking ice. It's not why they lost, but the Vikings got handed multiple fucking scores off of just fucking fuck, man. Just so fucking annoying that this is how this fucking game went. And this fucking horseshit, the officiating was so fucking bad. And then you got it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they fucking fold like they always do. And Caleb can't hit a fucking guy downfield outside of 15 yards. And it makes me want to pull my fucking hair out that I don't fucking have. Ah!
Oh, I shouldn't laugh at your heartbreak, but I can't help it.
Just broke a fucking pen.
Jesus. Oh.
What rule is what rule? Like, that's the thing that I don't get, man. Like,
can I cheer you up?
Sure. Try.
I haven't had a chance to say on air that. Oh, let's take a look at those AFC West standings. I know DJ's watching.
It's gonna be fun.
DJ, can you get us the AFC West standings, please?
It's gonna be
I'm
fun.
Just curious how those are looking. Joe needs something to cheer him up.
I hope DJ. Not. I don't hope. It is what it is. I'm tired of seeing all my friends argue, as me and Jordan are arguing. But TJ's gonna bury you when the Chiefs beat the Eagles on some dumb shit Sunday. He's just gonna light you.
Oh shit! I haven't even looked at the schedule yet. They play the Eagles this week.
Yeah, they play the Eagles on Sunday.
Oh, that's gonna be great. So they could be 0-2, and I can dance on his grave.
Or they're gonna win, and
if they win,
be a hell of a win.
I will shut my mouth if they beat the Eagles.
Honestly, I'd like to see it.
I'm going to. I will dance.
I want them to win just because I want to see Mahomes do cool shit like Lamar and Josh Allen did last night again. Like, remember when the Chiefs were awesome because Mahomes did stuff like that every week?
That I did not hate seeing that Chiefs team succeed. It's the Chiefs team the last 2 years when they aren't doing that. When they're winning on bullshit.
The Black Magic Chiefs.
Yeah, that's the Chiefs that I don't like. And that's when I've started to turn on them and turn on DJ.
You and DJ are going to fight. Jordan, you know who put the game on ice? JJ the Prodigy McCarthy. JJ was really good down the stretch, man.
He was a rookie for what, 3 quarters, and then he was a wily veteran in the fourth?
I wouldn't even say he was bad. He was overwhelmed, and then this is how they lose all the time. This team really just saps my joy for the sport. I've had such a great football start to the year. And this doesn't erase, the football team that I cover, the high school team, is awesome. Florida State beat the fucking brakes off Alabama. They beat the shit out of them for 60 minutes. Illinois hasn't lost. They beat the brakes off of Duke when everyone and their dad said Duke was going to win. So I got to dance on all those morons' graves this weekend. Watching the NFL yesterday was an absolute joy. And then this stupid team never fails to make me want to light my house, to burn my house down while I'm still inside of it.
Jesus.
I can't. I literally can't. Bro, Here's how bad it is, man. I thought of a cool concept called Burden by the Bear. It's like I'm gonna start a Bears YouTube page. And I talked myself out of it this summer because I got really deep into covering the NBA, and all of a sudden I started like the Bears conversation got so toxic. I just didn't want to bring it back because I didn't want to get on here every time I talked about a training camp video to scream into a microphone and scream into a webcam. This light, this little ring light here that that my friend Danny. Now I'm going to give myself an epileptic seizure. I'm shiny, now I'm in the shadows. Hoo hoo, boo! I scared you. My friend Danny bought me this for Christmas, and it's a great investment because I look a little bright. I got it. It works, But like, I didn't want to come on here every few days during the summer and scream into a webcam about people talking about how Caleb Williams is, unable to complete passes in training camp, or how Caleb Williams couldn't hit the net in practice on a throwing drill. Like, it was so toxic, and anything that had to do with the Bears all off season was so toxic. Nick, their two best defense, two of maybe their two best, maybe two of definitely their best, and one of their like other top 3 or 4 best defensive players, and then their other starting linebacker, 3 starting defensive players. Jalen Johnson's the best player on the team, and Kyler Gordon's like one of the 7. Those guys did not play tonight. You didn't, and Jalen Johnson, again, the best player on the team, did not practice like all preseason. You didn't hear shit about it all summer because all that the Bears people could talk about was all the toxic shit that has to do with Caleb Williams. It's so bad. I fucking hate this franchise. I hate this organization. I hate the way they're covered. I hate the way that their own beat writers cover them. They've got a fucking hit piece that drops this weekend that's talking about like low-key homophobic slurs towards Caleb, and they're trying to say that he has a fucking mental disorder because this fraud journalist is going out interviewing all the coaches last year. They got fired because they're terrible at their jobs. Looking at you, Matt Eberflus, looking at you, the former offensive line coach, Charlie Moore, or whatever the fuck your name was. You're so bad at your goddamn job. Looking at you, Thomas Bryant, looking at you, Shane Waldron, you scrub. All you people hitting up this journalist to give fucking puff piece quotes about Jalen or about Caleb Williams. And that's all people can talk about. And they have the chance to shove it up everyone's ass tonight. Like, even though Caleb played bad, say they score there on the drive that Wright gets hit with the holding penalty and it's 24-6 and that's the final score. Everyone is dancing on the graves of these morons that cover this team. But they never fail to make you as a fan want to jump into a vat of acid and burn your skin off because they're just inept, they're cursed, I do not know. But they are the truest definition of always showing you your true colors. No matter what, Nick, they had the chance to shove it up everyone's ass tonight. Everyone's! The national media, the media that fucking covers them, and instead, when the chips were down, they fucking folded once again, bro. And that's the thing that I just cannot fucking get over. I just can't. It makes my fucking skin crawl that this is how they fucking lose again. I just can't. Just fucking.
What did you deserve to have 2 teams that you root for happening to be the Bears and the Dolphins? What did you do in a past life to deserve this purgatory, Joe?
You're not wrong.
Because I was listening to all of that stuff you were saying, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, some of that fits both of those teams. Except I went into yesterday with very low expectations on the season, and they still found a way to.
That's the problem with the Dolphins. Is like
They
your
still
expectations
found
were
a way
literally in
to
hell.
underachieve.
Like, bro, the Dolphins beat writers were complaining about how physical the other teams were being against them in the joint practices. Like, that's
Yeah.
how bad the Dolphins offseason was. And they literally, like, the bar was in hell and they couldn't clear it yesterday.
No,
But
I joke. I sent a picture of me in a Dolphins jersey yesterday, and I said, "I'm ready to be a disappointed Dolphins fan by 12:06." I give them credit though. I made it to 12:18.
did you put in the little chat whatever? There's so many damn chats we have. Did you put in that chat? You were like, time of death, 12:19 p.m. Was that you?
That sounds right. That sounds like
I love
something
it.
I said.
Oh my god, bro. Everything sucks. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You could have Tua as your quarterback in Chicago. Would that make you feel better, Joe?
No, God no. I called out the guy. Remember when they lost to the uh remember sorry, I'm showing my friend sending my friend a link. Remember when they lost to the Chiefs in the in that the Ice Bowl game?
The freezing cold playoff game.
And uh um and I got in the argument with that guy on Slack when I said Tua sucks, and he was like, "No, he doesn't." I don't. I think his name was Andrew. I called him out last night. I said that I was screaming about. I was like, I didn't have. I wasn't this pissed, but I was. I had a nice little like, Dolphins are dead to me rant last night.
Yeah, did you?
Oh
I
yeah, it
missed
was
it.
good. It was good. It was the final like 10 minutes of the show because I saved them for last. I did like overreactions from week one, and I was like, last but not least, let's bury the Dolphins. And yeah.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL draft. Oh, here we go. This is Joe and DJ's week 1 tiers, I guess.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm drinking my own tears too.
Someone needs to meme Nick drinking that Gatorade bottle. Nick drinking Joe at DJ's week 1 tears. That's funny because I think that's DJ on the YouTube. It's either DJ or Doug. This was also a comment here, but
Yeah,
if it
that's
was,
DJ.
it has to be DJ. But the Chiefs are bad makes me think it was Doug. But also if it was DJ, or if it was DJ, or if it Doug's also probably pissed. He's not like as invested as I am in this. My friend Tanner, I gave him the link and said, go back 15 minutes and watch this rant I'm unloading. And he just texted me. He said, oh my God, he had suicide nails. LOL. I need that smile. That's hilarious. Shout out to my guy, Tanner Rowe. Yeah, dude, that's Jordan, I hope you're in here. I'm sorry I yelled at you. The Vikings, they're a bitch, bro, to play. This game,
You just can't beat them in a 1-possession game.
Like, here's the thing, man. I don't know what's going to happen with the Bears. Like, this is probably it's week 1. Like, if they come out next week and beat Detroit, like if they talk about that as a 180, just fucking this game up and then beating Detroit next week, that'd be something. Talk about a double must win now for both of those teams next week. Good God.
Which ones?
The Bears play at Detroit next Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a week 2 loser leaves town match.
Did you mention yesterday like who had the worst week 1 at all?
I said I think the Dolphins by far had the worst week 1.
Because I think that, yeah, the Dolphins to me, they were the most pathetic yesterday, but I feel like the Lions were pathetic in their own way and not expected. Like Miami, sure, but they're going to be ass this year.
I know
and the Lions are expected to take a step back, but I don't know if anybody expected them to not get a touchdown until like 2 minutes left.
They got game scripted yesterday. Like the Packers jumped on them, and then their front four just pinned their ears back. And them having Micah makes everybody else on the defense. I said this was my take on Green Bay yesterday. Them having Micah allows all of those B- players that they have, which again, that was the take I had at the beginning of the year. They don't have any blue chippers. Well, they have one now. Micah allows all of those B- players on their front seven, him being there just turns them into stars by association, because now they're all getting single covered and they're all allowed to do their thing. And they absolutely caved the Lions offensive line in yesterday, the entire game. It literally turned like the fact that Green Bay was able to jump on them and then they were able to tilt the line of scrimmage that way, like Detroit had no shot. They weren't dead on arrival, but it was bad. So yeah, man, like the last thing I'll say, God damn it, man, I can't believe this is where we're at. They look better. Like I can't even say like this was the worst pot, as like Jordan joked and he said, "I thought you weren't going to get mad." Where is it at? He said, "I thought you weren't going to be mad today." I wasn't going to be. And then they literally did the one thing that like I couldn't. It's just so fucking crazy, dude, that this is how it went. Because I can't even sit here and be like, well, they looked much better coached, and then they absolutely gagged it the way they did. Because they do, but like Caleb, bro. He looks so good in like these spurts, and then there's moments where it's just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like the game, like the end of the game could have been different if. So you know how they got it to 27-17. He hits the deep shot to Kmet, and then he has DJ Moore literally naked down the left sideline, and he fucking throws it into the and he throws it into the cameraman. Like, man, bro, his deep accuracy is terrible. It's just not good right now. And I don't know if it's ever going to get better or what, but Jesus Louises, it's bad. The ball just sprays. Like his pocket presence was much better tonight. Like he looked fast. He was avoiding sacks. There's a small list of people that are better than him throwing on the run. But shit, dude, his act, which is crazy. Like, I don't get it. They get to the Bears and all of a sudden the stuff that made them special in college, they just suck. Like the Bears, I watched the Bears neuter Justin Fields. The coaching staff last year tried to neuter Caleb Williams. Now he gets Ben Johnson, and every time he throws the ball deeper than 10 yards, it fucking takes out a 5-year-old in the front row. Whatever. Next week will be fun, I guess. You got any final thoughts on this game?
I think you've said it all.
Ha ha. That's funny. Bears play next week. That'll be fun. You want to guess the lines?
Let's guess some lines.
So I was going to say, give me your takes on week 1, but I'm sure you'll give them to me as we go through this list. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe that happened.
Hey, the MVP battle featuring Daniel Jones, Aaron Jones, or Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and
Justin Fields?
Justin Fields, yeah. Those three, just legendary performances from all three this week. Fun to see.
Quentin Johnson, wide receiver 1 in fantasy.
I like the memes that were like highlights of OBJ, and it's like Brazilians think this guy is this good all the time.
Yes. Exactly.
Can I tell you my heartbreak of the weekend?
Please do.
How many touchdowns did Daniel Jones have yesterday? Throw on the ground.
1?
2.
Oh, really?
Who could have gotten those goal line touchdowns?
Jonathan Taylor.
Who went 6 for 7 on his anytime touchdown parlay?
Oh, no. You did.
And guess who didn't get one for me?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I was a little sad about that.
You got ultra vulture.
50-1. Would have been a nice 10 to 500. Would have been fun.
Was the race good yesterday?
Better than expected. Nothing crazy or fantastic, but it was all right.
Hold on 1 second.
I will say this too. After the Colts just did what they did to the Dolphins, and then you look at the schedule, and then you see the Ravens and the Bills coming up very, very soon. I'm like, oh God. I mean,
bro.
Josh Allen makes them look like peewee football players every year. I can't imagine how fun that game will be.
There was a gap between the way those two teams were playing and like every other team we saw this weekend.
Yeah. But god dang, that game last night sure was fun, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Yeah.
Ravens and the Bills, like there's a
That was
gap between those two teams, like in every team we saw play this weekend.
Ravens just they find ways. They just find ways to not seal the deal.
You
Way
know,
more than they should.
John Harbaugh's blown 17 double-digit second half leads. That's wild. That stat is insanity.
You
I
know
mean,
who
I
else?
get that he's been coaching since the Bush administration, but Jesus Louises.
Hey, let's not forget we've added a new one to that list tonight, though.
What?
Ben Johnson now has one.
That he does. Congratulations, Ben. They had -1 yard in the fourth quarter until that last drive. God damn it. All right. Thursday night. Last week was a tie, by the way. 7-2. Battle of the Titans, not Tennessee. Let's get after it. Thursday night, Washington and Green Bay. Two teams that watching them be good will just make me not want to shoot myself in the face.
Jesus.
Game at Green Bay. Washington couldn't run the ball. Jaden Daniels might be the fifth best quarterback in the league. I'm starting to be willing to concede that take because he just makes throws. Certainly more than the Bears have. Can't believe that. And yeah, Cliff Kingsbury and Washington match made in heaven. Anywho, both teams want to know Thursday should be a fun game. Nick, what do you got?
I'm gonna go Packers coming off a nice win at home. I'll go 3.5. Green Bay.
Good job. We both had it. It is Green Bay 3.5. All right.
Yeah, just a couple teams that took care of business this week. No drama.
I'm going to be intrigued to see if that moves by Thursday, just to see it if it moves by Thursday, because the Packers are going to be a big time, especially if they win Thursday now too. They are going to be a major like public team. Like they might be Super Bowl favorites if they win Thursday. Like they're just going to be ham.
That's got to be like Baltimore or Buffalo.
I just feel like the public loves them so much, and Vegas already loves them. Like they're just going to be. Let's see real quick.
I would say NFC favorite. I could see that, but I don't know if I'd say they would go to the AFC. They're
right now they have the fourth best odds.
Let me guess. Who are they behind? Baltimore,
third,
Kansas City, and
Kansas City's
Kansas
fifth.
City's not in there. Nice. Yes, finally. Baltimore, Buffalo, and Eagles.
Yep. Buffalo 650.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
7.
Put them above the Eagles yet either.
Ravens 7.5.
Okay.
Then Packers 8.5, and then Chiefs 10-1, and then the Lions 19-1, sixth. I don't know about that one, bud.
Go to the bottom of the list. Where do we find Miami?
Where do we find Miami? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th worst. 125-1.
Nice. Good shit.
I'm okay. Sunday S tier.
He's okay.
Sunday S tier. This game's going to be awesome. I think. I hope. Eagles Chiefs. Eagles. I can't even say Eagles Chiefs 2 Electric Boogaloo because the Chiefs played the Eagles and then they rematched the year after the Super Bowl on that Monday night game and the Eagles won. And then they did the Super Bowl matchup and now they're here. So it's like Chiefs Eagles 4, your second cousin's a whore or something. I don't know. So Chiefs Eagles in Kansas City. What you got?
Damn. Can I go so far as to make the Chiefs a home underdog? Oh man, that's the question. I feel like that's just asking a lot. I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut told me Eagles 2.5. But are the Chiefs favored?
Are you going Eagles 2.5?
We're gonna swing for the fences.
Wow. I can't believe I got this. I said Eagles 1.5. It is KC 1.5.
Okay. That's what I was afraid of.
I also thought that the Eagles would be favored. Because like
I would imagine that they're expecting that there's no way the Chiefs can be 0-2.
I don't know, man. I didn't think they would lose on Friday. Like
But
honestly, the most shocking result.
When I look at these teams, there is nothing that Kansas City can do that I wouldn't pick the Eagles to win this game.
Like Kansas City losing Friday is, I think, the most shocking result of the weekend.
Because it's the Chargers. They always beat them by 3.
Exactly.
And they were losing that whole game. They didn't have that, and they didn't have that inevitable, oh, we're right back here and we win it at the end.
Bro, Herbert was awesome. Like I went back and watched highlights and cut ups and stuff, dude. He was incredible.
Yeah.
If that is what we're gonna get, like if we're gonna get aggressive, if we're gonna get aggressive Chargers, I am, buddy, hose me down with fire because I want to die.
Now DJ says DraftKings has Philly -1.5. How new are the lines you're looking at for our answers?
I'm on FD.
Okay.
Let me double check something here. Let's do a little recap.
I won't check because that'll give away. That'll be me looking. You've made your picks already.
Yeah, I made my picks last night because I listened to a show on Sunday nights that does guess the lines, so I didn't want to cheat accidentally. I stopped listening to the pod. I paused it at 1:50 in the morning because I got done doing the show. I went downstairs and showered. Nicole came up to bed. I went down to just chill. I turned the Bill Simmons podcast on Sundays. Him and Cousin Sal, they do guess the lines. And I was like, oh, shit. Paused it, ran up here, filled the card out, went back down to watch the show before going to bed. On FanDuel, it's Chiefs -1.5. That's what I always use. I always use FanDuel.
It is right now too.
It's still Chiefs 1.5. So
okay,
that's interesting that the books have that big of a swing on it. That's pretty crazy.
I was gonna say you can find some middle ground, take both +1.5, and
honestly,
just root for someone to win by 1.
And you get like marginal juice, like you're winning either way here, pretty much. Like you can't like what's
the arbitrage?
If someone won by 1, would you win both technically?
Yeah.
Right? That's how you would win both, right? Like if you took them both -1.5, 21 and 28, 27, either way you cash both.
That'd be sick. I mean, you're basically banking on just breaking even.
Yeah.
Or probably, I mean, you're probably gonna lose just a little bit on the juice, but
right.
If there is that big of a difference between two major sports books right now, this minute, that's impressive. I mean, it's usually like no more than, I mean, that's a 3-point swing.
I know, it's wild.
Hmm.
Next up, Happy Cat Dance. This game is in here for a multitude of reasons. Mainly because if it's Buffalo and New York, the Jets. It's in New York. If the Bills defense is actually that bad, buddy, could the Jets scheme some fun stuff up? We are going to find out. That is for sure. I'm happy for Justin Fields. By the
Mhm.
way, another just continue to rub it in. Fields goes to the new team, looks awesome, has the best game of his life. And the Bears still suck. But I was so happy for Justin yesterday, dude. Like that, watching him. It sucks that they lost. Although we'll get to Pittsburgh. I got to be real. Watching the anti-vaxxer ball, bro, made me feel something. I got to be honest with you.
There is something special about that man playing good football.
It really is. See?
Hey, I won't deny that.
Everyone thinks they hate him, and then once if he starts balling, everyone's gonna be like, "Shit, I forgot how fun it was to watch him be good," and they'll just all forget about his political takes. But yeah, dude, watching that game was an absolute joy. I thought that game was just going to be played. The Jets Steelers game I thought was going to be played in the muck, and then all of a sudden, by the end of the first half, it was on the multi-view quad box for the rest of the day on the big screen. Jets Bills in New York. What do you got? In Jersey, I should say.
I'm gonna take Bills, and I'm gonna say 4.5.
I don't know why it does that now. I can't believe I won this. It is Bills -7, and I have 5.5.
Wow.
I have
I was
Buffalo
gonna
minus. So
say,
I
okay,
thought this game would be Vegas zone.
yeah. They must not have. They must not be putting much stock in what the Jets did this week.
You said 4.5.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking 3.5 was my other option, so at least I didn't go the wrong way.
Yeah, Buffalo -7.
Wow, a road dog, 7 points against someone that looked as good as they did last week. Really? Okay. I mean, I can see
get
it.
I understand it, but I was also still thinking it'd be Vegas zoned. Next up, even though, or actually, no, this is the right one. Next up, Happy Cat Dance. Jags on the road at the Bengals.
Ugh. You got this as a happy cat dance?
Well, I love it when you actually say the name of the tiers. Makes me happy. And yeah, bro, I'm a Jags stan. They balled on Sunday. I also don't think the Bengals. Here's my Bengals take, really, from yesterday. I know that they got outgained 3.5 to 1. I know that they only had 7 yards in the second half. But they've lost that week 1 game literally all the time. They got out of there with a win. Let's just
And the
move on.
defense only gave up 16 points.
Part of that involved their kicker missing literally a 19-yard field goal. But we digress.
Was it really 19 yards?
It was around there. It was very short. It
Oh
was
my
goal to
goodness.
go, and they missed it.
That's
So,
still
but
one of my favorite games from my childhood, that Jag Saints game where they have the pitchy woo woo,
and
and
they
then
missed the extra
miss
point.
the extra point.
Oh my god!
Just
Shout out to
completely
Aaron
shanks it.
Brooks.
John Carney, if I remember right.
Jordan's still in the chat saying, "Is DJ still awake?" He could be. I'm not
Must be.
sure.
He's still
Yeah,
chatting.
he was in here chatting, so I assume that DJ said here, Joe's top 3 quarterbacks on Sunday: Rodgers, Fields, and he said Purdue, but it was Purdy, and I had Purdy takes yesterday. You should have just listened.
I see he's in jeopardy to play this week.
Who?
Purdy.
Brock?
Yeah, apparently toe and something else bugging him today.
Oh, really? That's tough. That's unfortunate.
I
mean,
don't know how likely that is or whatever, but
hey, man, you would have been shocked.
But yeah, before Sunday Night Football, if you could have had like a parlay of top quarterbacks from the day, and you would have said Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, and Daniel Jones, like you'd be a rich motherfucker.
Yeah, you would have been.
But all right,
Jags at Bengals.
At Bengals, we're gonna go Bengals. 4.5.
I hate to say it. I got it right on the money. It is 3.5.
Yeah, okay. Am I 0-3?
It is 0 to 3 to 1.
Jesus. Get your head in the game, Nick.
So, okay, here's The Jags yesterday looked good, and then the second half was weird. There was a weather delay for like 2 hours. I want to see them play without a stoppage and see if the offense looks functional. Trevor Lawrence also be more accurate on your throws downfield.
Those delays can have a big impact. The Thursday night game last week with the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Literally,
I went to bed because I had to work the next morning at 5, and I'm like, all right, 24-20 or whatever it was.
You probably woke up thinking the game never restarted.
Yeah, I literally had to question it.
You're like, what? My best friend, again, the guy who I sent the thing earlier to, asked about the suicide nails, Tanner, fell asleep like with 10 minutes left in the Sunday night game last night. And then I texted him at 2:30 in the morning because we're weird like that. We're homies. It's just part of the relationship. And I literally texted him and said, "Oh my God, I just realized you're going to wake up and realize that the Bills won or that the Ravens won." And he literally replied to that. Well, I got to skew through all these Bears texts from tonight, but his response was funny to that. He said, "Oh God, it was very, very funny." He said, come on. He said, God damn it. He said, what the fuck in all caps? He said, until I physically saw the score, I thought you were fucking with me. DJ saying, here I am, thinking I was Joe's best friend. DJ, you're on the short list. You're top 10. Jordan Rangel said, ETN stock up. He looked good yesterday. Now, granted, a lot of it was on like
so good that they traded his main competition.
They traded Tank Bigsby to the Eagles. There a lot of that had to do with he had like a couple like really explosive runs. But hey, Liam Cohen knows how to revamp your running game. Last game on the Happy Cat Dance meme. This game has now been officially moved to the Hannah Baker, I just made tapes to blame other people for why I killed myself meme jokes. Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Game is in Detroit on Sunday afternoon. How many more of those jokes do I have to make before Jordan actually starts to hate me? He probably is like, fuck this guy. His sick sense of humor.
I'm going to go Detroit.
Rock City?
Yeah, crossed my mind. Detroit 5.5.
You got it. I said 3. It's 4.5. Now, I said 3 yesterday. Right now, you could tell me that it's a billion. I don't know.
I actually was going to say 4.5, but I went big.
DJ here. Jordan, Jordan's Day tomorrow, brought to you by C4 Hawaiian Punch Energy Drink. That sounds good, but then also realized it's energy drink coated, so it probably tastes like a nitrous oxide. What did you actually guess?
5.5.
You said 5.5. Okay.
So did we tie or did you go 3?
No, I said 3.
Okay. Phew. Glad you didn't say 3.5. I needed a point.
He's on the board. No shit. You fucking oversailed it. Holy shit. All right. Next up, mid but still watchable. Seahawks Steelers.
I am more intrigued by this matchup today than I would have been 2 days ago after the way Rodgers played. That's for sure. But I'm going to go Steelers.
Seahawks were inches away from getting out of Dodge yesterday too.
Yeah.
You said 3.5 Steelers?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we both guessed the same. And it's in Pittsburgh. And you got, there it is. 2.5 Pittsburgh. Wow.
Okay. So they've got that one a toss up, basically.
Okay. So, all right. So, you know how I call. Have you ever heard me call the games? So, you've heard me call like the games from 5.5 or 4.5 to 6.5 the Vegas zone.
Yep.
And you've heard me call the games that are 1.5 the Tic Tac zone.
I feel like I have. Yes.
Because it's a joke off of. I'm stealing these jokes from other people. Tip behind the curtain, but it's a joke because the Tic Tacs were 1.5 like they said the
Oh.
1.5 calories. I heard the pot I listened to about Guess the Lines last night. They called the when it's a bunch of 2.5s. The 2.5 is called the Sheen zone from because of 2.5 men.
Nice.
So this game is in the Sheen zone, baby.
I thought you were gonna say it's because everything is $2.50 on Sheen.
Oh,
I thought that's where you were going with it at first. And then you said 2.5 Men.
Like the clothing brand?
Like the knockoff Chinese store.
Oh. Okay. We're out here. Oh my God. I mentioned how I wanted to walk in front of a train right now. Next up, Carolina versus Arizona on mid but still watchable.
And this game is in Arizona. Give me Arizona. Six and a half.
You cheated, but you got it right. I said 4.5.
I thought Carolina could be punchy this year, and they were hapless yesterday by everything I've seen. There is Timu, and there is also Sheen.
Do you have a pointer stick?
DJ, I do.
So
it's part of a child's broom.
So if I have a slinky and you have questions, you have a pointer stick, and now I have questions.
I grabbed it off the floor so I could fit in.
There you go. Yeah, we both have visitors now.
But now DJ does have me questioning
if what you think you're seeing is just all Timo. Everything is Timu.
Maybe I am. I might be confusing him because I guess Sheen is that must be a clothing brand.
Everything is Timu. Everything is cool when you're part of the scene. Yeah, as I say, Sheen is like.
Is there another Timu that's like?
Isn't Sheen like a Calvin Klein knockoff looking brand or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of looking that way. So yeah, we'll strike that from the record. That was a bad. That was bad.
It's okay. I'm not mad at you.
Why do I have a yardstick on the floor? No, it's a pointer stick. That's what he said. It's from a child's broom. That's what I said.
I can see I initially thought it was one of those things like, you know how you have the little thing and you open it up and you whoosh, right on the chalkboard.
Not quite.
Okay. Never mind.
So I can point at you when I make a good pick.
Exactly. Or knight me via Zoom call.
That's right.
Next up, Rams at Titans. I can't believe I put the Titans on mid, but still watchable. But I love the Rams that much. I'm sorry. I don't know. I was in a daze yesterday.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go Rams here, and we're going to take...
When I put all this together yesterday, do you know what I did? Loved football, okay?
Every game is good except Miami. We're going to go Rams on the road. And 5.5.
We both got it. Look at you go. I said 5.5 as well. It is 5.5. I'm proud of you, Nicholas.
There we go.
We hit the double Vegas zone. All right. It is 1 to 2 to 3 to 1 to 2. It's 2-3-2.
I'm coming back. It was 0-3 at one point.
Bear with me here. Last game in mid, but still watchable. Browns Ravens. I understand that the spread is going to be innocuous.
But the Browns always find a way to do stupid shit.
And what if the Ravens defense actually is really bad, just like the Bills defense might be? Then maybe Flacco can cook. I'm just throwing that out there. There's also a world where Buffalo wins this game 62-3.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Did I say Buffalo? Baltimore.
Yeah.
There's also a world where Baltimore turns this game into Oregon versus Oklahoma State on Saturday. Where, a.k.a. the Mike Gundy sacrifice game at midfield. They said Mike Gundy was sacrificed to the gods on Saturday, and it was glorious for those who laid laid the 28.5 with Oregon.
I'm gonna go Baltimore here and go 8.5.
Oh, you didn't go high enough. I said 9.5, and I didn't even go high enough. It is.
Wow.
Are you ready for the biggest spread of the year? It is 11.5.
Wow.
I didn't think that I thought that because of the Browns were punchy that this game would stay under 10, but it did not. DJ saying I'm out here blowing. Look at this, blowing lead like the bear. Fuck you, DJ.
Hey, at least they had a lead late. You know, some teams just lost because they trailed the whole game, like Miami and Kansas City.
They did.
I'd love to have leads.
At least the Chiefs had backbone though. The Dolphins just laid there until
they were laying there flopping in the end zone like that dude that picked it off, like a
oh
fish
my
out
God.
of water.
So here's what I don't get about the taunting rule, which we haven't seen it much. We've only seen it a small handful of times. But you can get called for taunting after you make a play. But if you
do that,
if you force a turnover, you could do a fucking choreographed dance with the entire defense. Whatever. All right,
I don't know exactly what he was doing, but I really hope he was imitating a dolphin, like a beached dolphin, because that would be hilarious. And if it wasn't, I really hope that he says, yeah, that's what it was.
It looked like he was doing like the sideways worm, and I saw somebody on a podcast I listened to said that was the most athletic thing they saw anybody do over the weekend. And I was like, you know what?
I sure as hell
Fair.
couldn't.
No shit. Dude, like the amount of air that he was getting. Wild.
Yeah, it's like a horizontal wacky waving inflatable arm tube man guy.
Yes. But if it was like keeled over, like you know how they'll stay keeled over when they get pinched. It's like right at the base, it gets pinched off and it just stays on the ground. Okay. Last one. You're gonna laugh at this, by the way. Jurassic Park poop meme. What does that mean? In the movie Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum was out in the woods and he saw the Chicago Bears piled up and he said that was a big pile of shit, and that's why it's big pile of shit. Just Google Jurassic Park poop. You'll get it. Giants Dallas.
Will Jackson Dart start this week?
He won't.
No?
Dayball came out and said we're starting Russ, which
okay.
Congratulations, bud. You're
there
just
you
wasting games.
I'd throw Jameis out there.
Them not starting Dart is whatever. Not good.
Cowboys at home. Honestly, there's a world they could have won last Thursday, so I think they're gonna have chip on their shoulder here. Giants did not look good at all. Cowboys, give me them 6.5.
You said Cowboys 6.5.
Yeah.
Cowboys 5.5, and I said 4.5. We tied.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I'll take it.
Do you know what I just thought of, bro?
What's that?
All of those people that were like saying the people that ended up with like the Bears takes this summer got so bad that like 2 weeks ago when Bagent got the extension, it turned into like, well, Ben clearly just wants Bagent. Like he'll bench Caleb if it's bad at Halloween. Maybe that's it, bro. Maybe that's I'm gonna literally just pass out. My heart rate is through the roof because I'm so pissed off.
Joe is having an existential crisis.
I'm having a mental breakdown. Speaking of dog shit, speaking of big piles of shit, next up the Patriots and the Dolphins. Hey, how did Drake May I'm now emoting in anger. How did Drake May yesterday, the guy everyone said was going to go 11-6 this year after winning one game as a pro in his rookie season? Fucking idiots. I think the Patriots can still be good, but they did not look great yesterday. Dolphins at home against New England.
My God. I will say this.
Mike Vrabel has the chance to do the funniest thing.
And I like Mike too, so I hate the Patriots just a little bit less this year. I feel like the Titans probably wish they still had Mike Vrabel right now.
The worst coach team in the league. That is the new king. We didn't mention that. The Titans are the new kings of the worst coach team in the league, by the way. I mean, my God.
Like do they have a Thanksgiving game this year that it can be on full display for everybody?
They don't, but could you imagine?
I hope so for Miami to be just embarrassed like they were this week. If I'm a Dolphins fan, what is the number one situation I would love to have the week after to try to get right? That would be a home game with New England. It's been a shoo-in for years, it feels like.
It has.
But is it going to happen this year? Probably not. But I will go ahead and give Miami. I will give them the home love here. We're gonna go Miami 2.5 because we're not gonna go any crazier than that.
Oh wait. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I said New England would be favored by 1.5, and it's Dolphins 1.5.
Oh, so I'm one off. Okay. I'll take it. So they are power rating the Patriots higher slightly, but playing on the road. Okay. I can dig that. I can get behind that. I'm sure Tua will throw 2 really bad interceptions and the wheels will fall off.
No shit. Just a nightmare. They suck so bad. 3-4.
Nice.
Home stretch.
We're getting there.
Niners Saints in New Orleans.
Niners Saints.
Buckle up.
We're going to go 49ers 4.5.
Niners 4.5. If you get this one, I'm going to break something. You cheated. It is exactly that. How?
Nice. Just Saints, they're expected to suck this year. So I'm giving them the...
I said Niners 7.5. The Cardinals were just...
But...
The Cardinals were 6.5 point favorites. That's wild.
Now are they
the Niners might make the... I can't believe I'm going to take a road dog of this big. The Niners might absolutely make the $100 picks card this week. If I'm alive by then to post it. Because I still might...
Unless Purdy's in trouble.
That is true. If Purdy actually is out, maybe you're right. Maybe this is adjusted.
I don't know. But I didn't think the Saints, I mean... They had an outside shot of making that a game at the end yesterday. There's a world they could have won that game. Rattler wasn't rattled in the fourth quarter.
No, but Rattler made some plays. Honestly, they should have had a chance to win it because Rattler threw a touchdown, but Juwan Jennings dropped it. Or whatever, Juwan Johnson. He dropped in the end zone. My Purdy take yesterday, by the way, was you would have liked it. I said Purdy was really, really good. Even though he had 2 picks, I thought he was awesome. He battled his ass off, and he won me over yesterday. Because sometimes you just see the quarterback who's going to fight his ass off, bro. And Purdy did that. I know Purdy wouldn't miss all the fucking wide open dudes downfield like Caleb Williams did. I can't believe I just fucking said that. I'm going to go fucking shoot myself. Fuck! Jesus. What week does Tyreek Hill get traded to Kansas City? That's what DJ wants to know. Honestly, I hope he does because that'd be fun. Operation Go Get the Chiefs a wide receiver. Operation Go Get the Chiefs a wide receiver that won't get murdered by his own teammate. Not like Aaron Hernandez. Get it? Like no homo, but no Aaron.
Who
Too
Who
soon?
would want who more in that situation?
Tyreek Mahomes or Mahomes? Oh God! Honestly, the feeling will be mutual. It's one of those. It's one of those. Even though the Chiefs have 2 Super Bowls since he left, it's one of those. You never know what you really have until it's gone type situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Mahomes right now is just thinking like, man, what it would be like to have somebody who can run past all these people and catch the ball. And Tyreek Hill is like, wow, what it would be like to have somebody who could actually throw the ball to me when I run past all these people.
I saw that it's been 365 days now since Tyreek Hill's last 30+ yard reception.
Was that week 1 last year when he got arrested?
Yeah.
Jesus. Did you win this one? You did. We're tied, by the way. Fucking Christ.
Yes.
Last Jurassic Park game, Broncos, Colts. It's in Indianapolis.
No. How is this game in the same tier as Patriots Dolphins
The Colts
after we
suck.
just watched Peyton Manning come out of retirement?
They got the same looking neck. That's for sure.
They got we got two teams that won this week against dreadful opponents.
They did.
They deserved at least the next bump up.
Because Bo Nix looked like a corpse. And
Like Caleb Williams?
no, not really that bad. No, Caleb was better than Bo this week. Bolo was terrible yesterday.
But thankfully he was better than the competition.
Correct.
For my survivor pick anyway.
Sometimes that's all that matters.
But let's see, who's the home team you said?
Tyreek, Rice, and Worthy. Kelsey at some point. No one needs that. That's a lot of different peas in the pod there.
Who would get arrested more, Tyreek or Rice?
Or Worthy. Worthy had a thing too that got dismissed.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he actually got arrested though.
Colts Broncos. I'm gonna go Colts.
Rasheed Wright. Well, actually, no. Tyreek has a history of like domestic violence or whatever, so it'd be a toss up. How Taylor Swift fans would handle that wide receiver room, I have no idea. Just one Google search and they will be in shambles.
Let's go Broncos Colts here. I'm gonna split this one up. I'm gonna go Colts 1.5.
That's okay. I know I said Bo Nix has got. I said I know Bo Nix sucked, but how is this line what it is? The Colts are terrible.
They didn't look terrible this week, Joe.
I'm taking the Broncos in $100 picks. It's 2.5. Broncos minus 2.5. Hold on, who wins this? You were. I think I won this because I said Broncos 5.5.
I think we tied. I'm off by 3. You're off by 3.
Are you? 1.5. You said Colts 1.5, right?
Oh no, I'm off by 4.
You're off by 4.
3. Yeah.
Holy shit! How did I win that?
Whoa.
I would lay this. I would lay a touchdown with Denver easily. The Colts like dominated, but they like also didn't dominate. Like they barely.
Hey, honestly, for as bad as Miami was playing, the Colts should have scored a lot more. They left a lot. They probably left a lot of points out there, despite scoring on literally every drive for the first time in 50 years. Somebody's done that.
Yeah, I am stunned that this is the line. And yeah, I think I might have to take Denver. Sunday night game. I guess this game looks a lot more interesting now. I was hyped for it regardless, but Falcons in Minnesota.
Now, I did not see the end of the Falcons game. Did they also miss a field goal that could have won it?
They did. Bad day for kickers yesterday.
Was it one that would have ended it like as time expired?
It would have sent it to OT.
Got it.
at the
Okay.
gun.
Okay. Man, it would have been interesting what this line could be if they didn't come back and win tonight. Like if it was 24-6 versus coming back and winning, and then like they could be like, "Oh, Kirk, come over to our sideline. We want you back."
Yeah, but instead you're going to get now, Mike. Here's a guy. This is JJ McCarthy, Mike. I mean, he puts black stuff all over his face, Mike, and I love it. Mike, he meditates barefoot in front of the world to see because he wants attention. Mike, I mean, look at JJ. This JJ McCarthy, Mike, he's tough. This
Now
kid.
here is a guy.
Look at their pass rush. Yeah, that'll be fun.
All right, I'm gonna go. Vikings 2.5. Even Steven.
I said the same thing. It's 4.5.
Okay. I should have gone 3.5. That was my other thought.
Who wants to die? Who wants to die?
So the Vikings get
I
back-to-back
want to die.
primetime games to start, as do the Chargers. How about that?
Bro, they're in primetime like the first 8 weeks of the year.
I mean, they make for good television, Joe.
Like in a big spot. I mean, they death taxes Vikings in a close game. Death taxes Chargers in a close game.
Yep. Why can't they be playing each other?
Remember when they played each other a few years ago, and I did the wouldn't it be hilarious parlay that basically like was betting on them to tie, and it almost went to OT. I was so pissed. So. All right, Bucks, Texans Monday night doubleheader next week. I can't wait to watch it because that means they're both of the games I will not have emotional. I mean, listen, all 4 of these quarterbacks I love, I adore, and they have spots in my heart. So I can't lose next Friday or next Monday. I will literally enjoy life, hopefully.
Now, what was up with the Texans this week? They look like shit.
Rams defense is defense is as advertised.
Okay.
The NFC West is just a bloodbath, bro. Like it's hell in a cell every game.
Is that going to be our NFC North this year?
Oh yeah, it's the best division in the league, I think, by far. Not by far, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Although, if the Steelers are legit and the Bengals, are actually what we think they're going to be, that triple threat AFC North match is just as good. So, Texans O-line still has problems. They're running back. They were driving late, and Daria Gumbawale fumbled because they don't have any running backs.
Yeah.
The Rams just absolutely blanketed Nico Collins. Their defense is sick.
Okay.
Like dudes up front, secondary's lethal. They're nasty. And Stafford made enough plays. Nakua was a beast. Just gets his ass kicked every game, but it doesn't matter because he's built like a brick house.
Nice.
Tampa Bay, Houston. How about Baker Mayfield, bro? Shout out to that guy.
I like me some Baker.
Love that dude.
I'm gonna go.
Imagine him on this team. Imagine him on the Bears with Ben. Holy shit! I'd fucking be euphoric. I'd cry. I would cry. He'd be the best quarterback we've ever had. Fucking want to shoot myself. I want to stab my eyes out, bro. I hate everything.
Going to take Bucks 1.5.
I don't even have it pulled up. Can't believe they lost that stupid fucking game. You said Bucks 1.5. You got it, or no? I got it. I said Houston 1.5. It's Houston 2.5.
Really?
I'm sorry. Did I mention that it was in Houston?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I was giving the Bucks a little road love. Okay. They're expecting a little bit of a bounce back from Houston this week. I can appreciate that. And I think that locks it up for you. I don't think I can win now.
0-1 team at home, desperation would be a pretty impressive win for the Bucks. Which, I mean, even yesterday was for them. because one of the it's very impressive one for Tampa Bay.
I think you're up 2, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll count it up after this one. Chargers, Vegas. Honestly, if I had to do a 3 stars of the weekend, these two guys might be the top 2 stars. These two, and well, other than like, I almost have to judge the Ravens Bills game on a separate world because those two guys, Lamar, like the people that played in that game, like were on a different level of existence than the rest of football this weekend. Imagine being a fan of one of those teams. Like, I would kill for the Ravens to fucking. I'd kill to be a Ravens fan. I understand because of all these losses, I would probably be acting the same way, like, bro, we lost again in a stupid way. But at least, I get to sit back and watch Lamar Jackson just skull fuck everybody for 17 weeks, 18 weeks a year. Just. Dude, Herbert was great. And Geno Smith. Hey, Geno Smith's really good at football, bro. Dude, stat of the week.
Right back.
Stat of the weekend. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure this is legit. Geno Smith, 9 explosive pass plays. 9 plays of 20 yards or more on Sunday.
Holy shit.
Yeah. They were slinging that thing, brother. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hot damn. Chip Kelly running with Geno and Brock Bowers, who's just a freak, just a mutant. Oh, God. So fun. This game should rip. Absolutely rip. Chargers Raiders next Monday night. What do you got? In Vegas.
In Vegas, I'm going to take
in before someone makes the joke about both of these fan bases hate the teams.
Yeah. I will take the Chargers as a favorite. And I will go Chargers 3.5. Feel like what they did to Kansas City has to be worth something.
We tied. I said 2.5, and it is 3.
Oh, we split her right down the middle.
All right.
We got her done.
So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So 4 to 6 to 6. I win. Tied with the ties. You could also say 12 to 10. If you really wanted to.
Say it again.
4, 6, 6.
Okay. Down by 2.
8. 11. So 11 to 13 to 8 so far. Series 1 to 0 to 1. Joe. That's gonna close the book for week 1.
We did good.
Somebody had to, right?
You didn't blow the lead at the end like somebody else today.
I know. I finally closed the deal and guessed the lines. Real growing moment for me. The guess the lines, like I said last week. Guess the lines between you and I is the definition of the. You are the definition of the. They had us in the first half. I ain't gonna lie, meme kid. Give a 90-second NASCAR take. Where are we at? How are we feeling about life?
We're off to Bristol. Denny Hamlin won this week.
Batten down the hatches, folks.
Yep. Hamlin and Larson should be the class of the field. They've combined to win the last 4 races at Bristol, if I'm not mistaken, each with 2. Both are either locked in or virtually locked in. Larson's got such a big point cushion that he shouldn't have any worries about missing this next round. Really not that much point drama. Cindric has, I think, an 11-point cushion over Austin Dillon. And everybody else on back pretty much needs a win. with Van Gisbergen. He's only 15 back, so he doesn't need a win. But let's be honest, unless there's enough chaos ahead of him, he's not going to make that up running 25th next week. So I feel pretty safe saying that the bottom four are going to be the bottom four. Barry, no luck, crashed out of the first two, so he's toast.
What lap did he crash on Sunday?
It was first 15 laps, maybe. It wasn't good. And then, so yeah, I think the bottom four are set. I think Larson or Hamlin will win. I'm hoping this tire that they bring, they're optimistic that it'll create more wear. And when tires wear at Bristol with the next gen car, things are much better. Should be a good time Saturday night for that. And yeah, that's what we got. Chase Briscoe continues to run like a championship favorite right now, finishing second this week. So he and Hamlin both are doing what they got to do here in the playoffs so far. I feel like of just the playoff races, those two have been the most impressive as far as taking a look at what they've done the last 2 weeks and how everything sets up the rest of the way. So to me, those would be the two guys that I would say have the highest likelihood of getting to the Final Four.
Who did you say? Sorry,
Hamlin and Briscoe. I still think Blaney's got the speed and the tracks work out really well for him. And then probably one of the Hendrick guys, either Larson or Byron. Chase Elliott, technically, but he's not got quite the speed to make that happen. So I would say Byron or Larson will make it with Blaney, and then Briscoe and Hamlin. Those would be my Final Four right now.
Does Bubba have a shot? He's
got a shot. Yeah, I think
he's been really good.
If I'm not going to put him in my Final Four by any means, but I do think he's competitive enough to make a splash to the round of 8 and in the round of 8. I'm just that team right now. Their weakness is they can't finish. They can't have a 100% clean race. Something happens. A few weeks ago at Richmond, they're having a great car. They probably win that race. They have the tire situation. The tire falls off. They don't get it tight. Terrible pit stop. This week they were leading, had a terrible restart. So they just aren't putting it all together, but they've got the speed. So yeah, I would not be surprised at all to see him making a splash. I don't think the schedule works out super well for him down the stretch. He doesn't strike me as a guy that's good at Martinsville, for example. Mm-hmm. So I think it could be tough. I don't see him necessarily winning a race in that round. So to point your way in and having to go against some of these guys that have so many playoff points, to not be very good at Martinsville does not bode well for you to get to the Final Four, in my opinion.
Talladega's in the round of 8, though. It's going to be chaotic.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Anything's possible there.
Like the third to last race being, or the second to last race being, or would that be the third? Third to last race of the year being Talladega is pretty wild. Cool. Yeah. Weird. Fun.
Yeah. So yeah, should be fun. It's just kind of an average year. Nothing. It's just an average year. Nothing's like, oh man, this is such a fun year. It's just there. We're just going with emotions.
If the right drivers are left, it could be a fun finish.
For sure. That's honestly all I root for in this format. I just want the forward most deserving guys, and then when it's not, I'm like, all right, yeah, like I said, the format sucks. You're not. Somebody made a good point earlier that I was like, that's a really good point. In any other sport, playoffs and everything, it's all about who's at the top, who's the best, who's the best, who's the best. In NASCAR, it's all about who's mediocre. Who the focus is at 12th place. The focus is then at 8th place. It's not about Chase Briscoe has won a race and has finished second in the first 2 races of the playoffs. You don't give a shit about him because you're ignoring him till the next round. Mm-hmm. Let's focus on who's actually winning and whatnot. Let's have a format that does that and rewards that.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Man,
That's what I got for today.
Just I don't know, man. Not a fun day.
Tomorrow is about to not be a fun day because I'm going to get 4 hours of sleep.
I know. And I've held you for too long. But you bought, we only went 13 minutes over what we thought we would do.
We managed. We made decent time.
We did. Thank you for doing this. Because I don't know if I would have been able to come on here and talk about this by myself.
Oh, Joe, you'd be hanging from that ceiling fan behind you if I wasn't here, I think.
Yeah, I would be the potato. You ever seen the movie? You ever seen the meme where have you heard the song by Frank Ocean where it's like
No.
a tornado flew around my room before you came? Oh, never mind. There's a joke where it's a potato tied to a ceiling fan, and it's like a potato flew around my room before.
Oh, nice. It doesn't ring a bell.
Anyhow, we got one more thing in the chat. Headed to bed. I don't want to put this. Headed to bed, gents. Glad to have you back. Always a great cap to the end of the football weekend. Jordan, congratulations on a win. I'm glad you had a good time. Maybe it was for the best that we didn't watch this game together. I joked with him when we did one of the fantasy football drafts. I said, "Hey, man, we should watch the Bears game together at your place, week 1." Definitely need more Joe meltdowns. Tonight was an all-timer. I don't, dude. My mental health is so much better when I enjoy football. I think I might just have to quit Sundays, honestly, for like my mental. I might just have to stop having a rooting interest and just watch the games because football was going so great until tonight. Fucking hell. All right, let's hope that this is a one-off. Even if the Bears lose, let's hope that they don't make me want to jump into a burning pile of stuff that's burning. I don't know.
Next week, don't get Joe's hopes up. Just lose by 30.
Honestly, at this point, might as well. All right. I'm Joe. That's Nick. Follow all the stuff. I'm going to go drink bleach until my face turns orange. I don't know. I give up at this point. Educated Ignorance Podcast. If you don't have the game, pass the sticks, etc. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. That's the wrong button. Fuck. This is the right button. Bye. I hit like the bookmark thing up top. I was like, whoops. All right, we're out. Peace, guys.